Hello, this is Nama, and you're probably wondering what I'm doing here in front of the camera instead of SquareTember. Well, as many of you know, you may recall my playthrough of the Slaughtering Grounds recently. Well, it turns out Digital Homicide is suing Steam along with 100 Steam users, and as a result, they've just been banned. Now, I don't know if I was the targeted users, but judging by my status as a YouTuber, even though I'm really small, and I have been silenced by them, it's very, very likely. Topic for the next episode of Tidbits, and until this lawsuit with the 100 Steam users and Valve get resolved, it may be a while before I can do another SquareTember episode this month, or at all, because I had not expected this to happen. This was not as planned, and I'm really trying to make sure whether I am one of the targeted users or not, and if so, then I'll probably have to join in to get this case dismissed. So I'm at most I would only have to do 2 episodes of SquareTember this year instead of the 4 I had initially planned. These things happen. Again, this actually started after they failed to sue Jim Sterling earlier this year for criticizing their game, The Slaughtering Grounds, which I agree with him now because, as you can see through my footage, you can actually see me flying through the air after colliding with a zombie and me clipping right through the trees, and the game turning into a slideshow because of the huge frame rate drops. I'm not making this shit up. The details of this lawsuit has been covered extensively by Sid Alpha and Lord Croc of Squirrel. You can check out the files right here. And the 92 remaining Steam users that are just anonymous for the time being, they're listed as Jane/John Doe number 45 or something like that. I don't know if I am one of those Jane Does, but I'll have to see. And it will not surprise me. And you're asking, do I fear for myself? Absolutely not, because I am protected, and I know, even though I'm not a lawyer, I know that this is obviously going to be thrown out because it's a free speech violation, and also it's cyberbullying, what they're doing. And many of you know that they've also gotten around it by setting up several sock puppet accounts to pretty much get their games greenlit or to produce other games with positive reception, but of course it's failed because some people have been able to figure out their IP address of these users. And I have every right to attack Digital Homicide, and it's not ruining them by any means, despite what the lawsuit claims, because if you have followed the saga of Jim Sterling versus the Slaughtering Grounds dev, as well as the interview and as well as the future episode of Tidbits that'll soon come out, you will realize that Digital Homicide has done far more damage to themselves than Jim Sterling, Valve, or me, or any other YouTuber and Steam user could ever do. The way they have behaved is some of the worst temper tantrum throwing I've ever seen. Especially from a game developer. I mean, this is the only game developer I know of that has gone to this extreme, to suing customers and suing critics like that, throwing a temper tantrum, so to say. Like, I know that people have criticized developers like Konami over the years based on their practices. Even though Konami probably blocked the videos and stuff like that, they don't go out and sue these people, despite their unethical practices of what they're doing to their employees. Because they know it's not going to go anywhere. But these two nut jobs They're desperate. They think they're gonna win the lottery. But no. And you're asking, well, why did you actually wait to play the Slaughtering Grounds and while you were doing SquareTember? Well, because I heard rumors through Sid Alpha and other people through Reddit, anonymous people, that they were actually going to take the Sterling lawsuit to the extreme and target other people for criticism of the Slaughtering Grounds. So I decided, well, this may be out of place, as with tradition. I may actually do a blind playthrough of the Slaughtering Grounds, just to poke at them. And I don't know if that video was really the straw that broke the camel's back. It probably wasn't, but I hope they got my message. But their game's still up on itch.io, even though every single game and greenlight item that Digital Homicide has posted is gone. And could this be the end of Digital Homicide? Will they actually try appealing this? Or pretty much be barred from game developing ever again? Or barred from using the Unity store because of their unethical practices and their tantruming? Again, depending on how things turn out, I actually have the upcoming episode of SquareTember on hold, as well as Theatrical Dumpster. Again, this is Nama signing off. I have to go because looks like my angel is actually going nuts and needs to head out, owning dogs. So, I'm signing off. Thanks for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you want to check out more from Nama, please hit the subscribe button below, or go to my website at www.marliomedia.com. And if you really like the content, be sure to support me on Patreon or follow me on Twitch TV. And as always, sign on.